Hey everybody, it's me, Alana, Connor Project Co-President, Associate Treasurer, Media Consultant, Chief Technology Officer, and Assistant Creative Director / Public Policy Director for Creative Public Policy Initiatives for the Connor Project.
Hi, I'm Evan. I'm co-president of the Connor Project.
I wish I could see all of your amazing faces out there.
Hope you're having an amazing day.
Now, I know a lot of you guys have seen the inspirational videos on our website.
Thank you for checking out the awesome new videos we put up this week with Mr. and Mrs. Murphy, Connor's sister Zoe,
best friend, and my co-president, Evan Hansen.
As you know, Connor's favorite place in the entire world was the incredible Autumn Smile Apple Orchard,
which tragically closed 7 years ago.
Connor loved trees.
Connor was obsessed with trees. He and Evan used to spend hours together, sitting at the orchard, looking at the trees, being with the trees, and just sharing fun facts they knew about the trees.
But the one thing that Connor wished more than anything was that someday the orchard would be brought back to life.
Which is where you come in.
Because today we are starting a major
One of the most
Kickstarter
ambitious
campaign.
Kickstarter initiatives since the internet was first created to raise $50,000.
$50,000 in 3 weeks.
It's a lot of money, I know, but it's also a lot of amazing. So let's do it, guys, and make the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard not just a dream, but a reality.
Dear Evan Hansen, life at rehab is alright. I like the yoga and the sharing circles every night. But dude, these stories sometimes scare you half to death. So many people end up sucking dick for meth. Oh, and one more thing that's worth mentioning. The guy from our school, Jared Kleinman. Yes, the insanely cool Jared Kleinman. I think we should start and make him a part of this awesome friendship we have. A part of this awesome friendship we have. This adorably heartwarming friendship we have. Hey, 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 hey! It's all that it takes, just a little.
Okay, no, Jared, obviously not.
What? What's the problem?
You weren't friends with him. That's not part of the story. I was his only friend. You know that. You can't just make things up. You need to redo it.
You're totally right. I mean, what was I thinking? Just making things up in a completely fabricated email exchange that never happened.
Just don't change the story, please, okay?
Well, if you want me to redo it, you're going to have to wait until Monday, because I have plans with my camp friends, or, as I like to call them, my real friends.
Yeah, actually, I think we're good on the emails for now. We're kind of focusing on bigger stuff, like the orchard, things like that.
Oh, well, I can definitely do more with a Kickstarter. I mean, I am the treasure.
I think Alana and I are pretty much set on that, but I'll let you know if I think of anything, though.
Got it. Hey, I bet Zoe is happy that your cast is gone.
I guess.
I mean, talk about killing the mood, right? Having to see your brother's name written on your boyfriend's arm all the time.
I'm not her. I don't know what we are.
Don't even worry about it, bro. The only thing you should be worrying about right now is building the orchard for Connell, because if there was one thing about Connell, the guy loved trees. Or no, wait, you love trees. That's weird. Isn't that weird?
What are you up to?
Nothing much.
I feel like every time I come into your room, you shut your computer screen.
Not really.
I don't know what you do on there that you don't want me to see.
I was doing homework, Mom.
Do you have a minute?
Well, actually, I was about to go to Jared's.
Didn't you go to Jared's last night?
Well, yeah, we're doing a Spanish project together. We're probably going to be working late again, though, so I'll probably just stay over.
I saw the strangest thing on Facebook today.
Oh, really?
There was a video from the something called the Connor Project. Have you heard of that? Because their website, it says that you're the president.
Co-president.
Uh-huh. Well, this was it was a video of you doing a speech about that boy, Connor Murphy. How you climbed a tree together.
I just,
You told me you didn't know him, that boy.
I know, but...
But then in your speech, you said he was your best friend.
Well, because it wasn't true when I said I didn't know him.
So, you broke your arm with him at an orchard? You told me you broke your arm at work at the park.
Who do you think drove me to the hospital? Who do you think waited with me in the emergency room for 3 hours? You were at work, remember? I couldn't even... You didn't answer your phone.
You told me your boss took you to the hospital.
Well, so I lied, obviously.
When were you planning on telling me any of this? Or you weren't?
When would I tell you exactly? When are you even here?
I'm here right now.
One night a week? Most people, their parents, they try to do a little better than that, just so you know.
Isn't it lucky for them?
I have to go to Jared's.
I don't think I want you going out right now, actually.
I told Jared I would be at his house 10 minutes ago.
All right, listen, I am missing class tonight, so I can be here to talk to you, Evan. I would like you to please just talk to me.
Okay, I mean, I can't just not do work for school because you decided to miss class. I can't just stop everything whenever you decide it's convenient for you.
I don't know what's going on with you.
Nothing is going on with me.
You're standing up in front of the school and giving speeches. You're president of a group. I don't even know who that person is.
You're making a big deal out of something that's not a big deal.
What's going on with you?
Nothing
You
is
need
going
to
on
talk
with
to
me.
You need to communicate
Nothing
with
is
me.
going on with me. I told you
mother.
everything.
I'm your mother. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm happy you had a friend, sweetheart. I'm just sorry he's gone. I wish I'd known if you'd talk about it.
I should go.
You okay on refills?
I'm not taking them anymore.
Oh.
I haven't needed them.
Really? So no anxiety or even with everything that's...
I've been fine.
Well, great. That's great. I'm proud of you. I guess those letters were helpful, huh?
Brooks Robinson, Jim Palmer. Here's the entire 96 team. Look at that.
Wow.
You get the right people to come to an auction like this? Baseball fans? I bet you could raise $1,000 for the orchard. Easy.
No, it's a great idea. I'm definitely going to talk to Alana about it.
I swear I have a Cal Ripken in here somewhere.
This is really generous of you to donate all this stuff.
Mom says that your show is on. She doesn't want to DVR it again.
Well, tell her we're busy.
With what?
Your dad had a good idea for the orchard, to do an auction.
Evan's helping me to go through my collection here.
Dad, are you torturing him?
What?
Evan, is he torturing you?
No.
You
What?
can tell him that he's being boring and you want to leave. He won't be upset.
He can leave whenever he wants.
I don't want to leave.
Evan, do you want to
If
leave?
you want to leave.
I don't want to leave.
Okay. Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Women, right?
I know.
So, you and Zoe? No, it's nice. It's,
Oh, this glove's really cool. Wow.
You feel how stiff the leather is?
For sure.
Never been used. You probably have your own glove at home, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, somewhere. I don't know if it fits anymore. It's been a while.
You know what? Why don't you take this one?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Why not? Because it sounds to me like, if you need a new glove at home anyway, it's just gonna sit here collecting dust.
Are you sure?
I bought this glove 1,000 years ago. For some birthday, or some Christmas that has come and gone. I thought we might play catch or, I don't know. But he left it in the bag with the tag still on. You'd have to break it in though first. You can't catch anything with it that stiff.
How do you break it in?
Your dad never taught you how to break in a baseball glove?
I guess not.
Well, it's all a process that is really quite precise. A sort of secret method known to very few. So, if you're in the market for professional advice, well, today might be a lucky day for you. Shaving cream.
Shaving cream?
Oh yeah. You rub it in for about 5 minutes, then you tie it all up with rubber bands, put it under your mattress, and sleep on it. And the next day you repeat. And you got to do that for at least a week. Every day. Consistent. And though this method isn't easy, every second that you spend is gonna pay off. It'll pay off in the end. It just takes a little patience. It takes a little time. A little perseverance. And a little uphill climb. You might not think it's worth it. You might begin to doubt. But you can't take any shortcuts. You gotta stick it out, and it's the hard way, but it's the right way, the right way to break in the glove. Nowadays, your generation, I hate to say it, but it's all about instant gratification. Who wants to read a book when you can read the Facebook instead?
Totally.
With something like this, you have to be ready to put in the work, make the commitment. What do you think?
I mean, definitely.
Some people say just use a microwave, or try that running through hot water technique. Well, they can gloat about the time they save, till they gotta buy another glove next week. It just takes a little patience, takes a little time, a little perseverance, and a little uphill climb. And it's the hard way, but it's the right way, the right way. 'Cause there's a right way in everything you do. Keep that grit, follow through. Even when everyone around you thinks you're crazy, even when everyone around you let things go, and when you're prepping for some test, or you're miles from some goal, you're just trying to do what's best for a kid who's lost control. You do the hard thing, 'cause that's the right thing. Yeah, that's the right thing.
Connor was really lucky to have a dad who cared so much about taking care of stuff.
Your dad must feel pretty lucky to have a son like you.
Yeah, he does.
Good. Well, if you want to go catch up with Zoe, you're free to go. Just say the word.
I don't know why I said that about my dad. That's not true. My parents got divorced when I was 7. My dad moved to Colorado. He and my stepmom, they have their own kids now, so that's sort of his priority.
Shaving cream, rubber bands, mattress, repeat. Got it?
Got it.
It's the hard way,
But it's the right way.
the right way
To break into the glove.
You're good to go.
So when does your mom get off work?
She has class Sunday night, so she will not be home for another few hours.
We have the whole house to ourselves?
You know it.
We should throw a kegger
We should definitely for sure throw a kegger.
until your mom gets home.
In 3 hours. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
You realize I've been asking to come to your house for like weeks, and every time you've immediately said no.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I appreciate it that you're here now.
What are all these?
Oh, those are just, my mom's obsessed with these college scholarship essay contests she found online. She keeps printing out more of them.
There's so many.
Yeah, I know. I have to win probably 100 of them to actually pay for college when you add it all up. Tuition, housing, books.
Your parents, they can't.
No, not really.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I meant to tell you before, we had a meeting with the Connor Project a few days ago, and I think we have a great strategy for raising more money for the orchard.
Can we talk?
Shit.
What?
No, it's just you break up with me, right? That's why you came over, so...
Breaking up with you?
I know, right? How presumptuous can I get? I mean, I don't even know if we're, like, dating officially or whatever, which isn't even... No, it's cool. You can tell me, go ahead. I'm not gonna cry and start, like, breaking things, so...
I'm not breaking up with you.
Okay, thank you.
Don't mention it.
That's great news. I'm sorry.
I don't want to keep this a secret anymore.
Oh.
I mean, what are we even hiding?
Well, people might think that it's not respectful of Connor's memory for us to be, you know.
Happy?
No, I know. But think about it from that perspective. I mean, I was his best friend. You were his sister.
Yeah, so when do we get to be more than that? It's just because my entire life, everything has always been about Connor. I need something that's just for me, okay? I don't want this relationship to be about my brother or the orchard or the emails. I just want you. I don't need you to sell me on reasons to want you. I don't need you to search for the proof that I should. You don't have to convince me. You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good. I don't need more reminders of all that's been broken. I don't need you to fix, but I'd rather forget. Clear the slate and start over. Try to quiet the noises in your head. We can't compete with all that. So what if it's us? What if it's us and only us? And what came before won't count anymore or matter. Can we try that? And what if it's you? And what if it's me? And what if that's all that we needed to be? And the rest of the world falls away. What do you say?
I never thought there'd be someone like you who would want me.
Well,
So I give you 10,000 reasons to not let me go. But if you really see me, if you like me for me and nothing else, well, that's all that I've wanted for longer than you could possibly know. So it can be us, and only us. And what came before won't count anymore or matter. We can try that, it's not so impossible. Nobody else but the two of us here, 'cause you're saying it's possible.
we can just watch the whole world disappear till you're the only one I still know how to see.
It's just you and me.
It'll be us and only us. And what came before won't count anymore.
We can try it, you and me. That's all that we needed to be. And the rest of the world falls away. And the rest of the world falls away. The world falls away. The world falls away. And it's only us.
Where were you last night? I waited in the senior parking lot for 23 minutes.
Oh shit, I completely forgot.
Don't worry, I went downtown and handed out the postcards without you.
I'm really sorry. I must have put the wrong date on my phone.
What is your deal, Evan? The Kickstarter deadline is a week from now, and I feel like you're like 1,000 miles away. You haven't made any new videos. You haven't posted on the blog in like forever.
Well, I've been busy.
Busy with what?
Just different stuff. Look, how much money do we have left to raise?
Oh, not much. Just $17,000.
Well, I'm sure we'll get there. We just need to, keep people engaged.
Exactly. That's why I'm putting the emails between you and Connor online.
What do you mean?
Well, Mrs. Murphy sent them to me. She said there are a ton more, too. That you, show a new one every week.
Well, but they're not... Those conversations are, really... They're private.
Not anymore. They belong to everyone now. I mean, that's the whole point. The more private they are, the better. That's what people want to see. We have a responsibility to our community to show them everything, to tell them the truth.
Our community?
I'm sending you a list of questions to answer because some of the emails just don't make sense.
What?
Well, you've been telling everyone the first time you went to the orchard was the day you broke your arm, but then in the other emails, you talk about going there together since, last November.
Well, that's because, those are probably just typos, and it sounds like you're reading into them, way too much.
You can explain it all when I send you the questions. You know how much the community loves hearing from you.
Hey, so my parents are out of town this weekend. The last time they used the liquor cabinet was like Rosh Hashanah 1987, so we can drink whatever we want.
I can't this weekend. I have $17,000 to raise. Remember the Connor project? You're supposed to be working on this?
Remember you told me you didn't need my help?
I didn't tell you to do nothing. I know you think this is all a joke, but it isn't. It's important.
For Connor.
Yeah.
You know, when you really stop and think about it, Connor being dead, that's pretty much the best thing that's ever happened to you, isn't it?
That's a horrible thing to say.
Well, but no, think about it. If Connor hadn't died, no one would even know who you are. I mean, people at school actually talk to you now. You're almost popular, which is just wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles.
I don't care about any of that, okay? I don't care if people at school know who I am. All I wanted was to help the Murphys.
Yeah, I know. You keep saying that.
Hey, Jared. Hi.
Hi.
Look at you, helping the Murphys.
What was that?
It's nothing.
So, Evan tells us you're studying to be a lawyer?
Paralegal.
You're kidding! Aren't you always...
My firm, we're literally always trying to find new paralegals.
I have another year to go before I even...
Well, why don't you give me your card, at least? And when you graduate, you should absolutely try
That is a great idea. Kismet.
You really don't have to.
It's Kismet.
Thank you.
Is red okay, Heidi?
Red would be great.
It's from a vineyard outside of Portland, completely 100% sustainable. And they have a feature in the New York Times.
Not to mention, it tastes good too. Cheers.
Cheers. So you called this morning. I've been agonizing over whether it was inappropriate for me to reach out.
Oh, we have to. Evan says you're so busy.
I'm not that busy.
Well, I asked Evan if you minded that he spent so much time here, and he said it wasn't a problem because of your schedule. Classes and the job.
He spends so much time here?
Evan's been he's been a great source of comfort for us these past few months.
Well, he and Connor, they were very close.
I have to admit, I really had no idea he and Connor were even...
We were the same.
Boys love to keep secrets.
We never hear about Evan. We never met him.
Evan didn't tell me anything.
Secret handshakes, secret tree houses.
Sorry we're late. Ben went long again.
We're just in here having a glass of wine.
We invited your mom to join us for dinner tonight.
Oh.
I didn't realize that you'd be joining us.
I'm sorry, I didn't get to tell you.
Hi, I'm Zoe. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Oh, good.
Did you know about this?
Yeah, it was my idea.
Why don't you guys come sit down?
I thought you had to work tonight.
Well, this seemed more important, so I'm playing hooky.
Just talking about how sneaky you and Connor were.
Something smells good.
Chicken Milanese.
I didn't realize you were spending so much time here.
You've been working a lot.
Why did I always think you were at Jared's?
I don't know.
Evan, you call and tell your mother when you're staying the night, right?
Of course.
You can rest assured we take very good care of him. He even has a toothbrush, so we're not sending him to bed with cavities.
How nice.
Evan was showing me all of those scholarship contests you found. That was really impressive. There were like 1 million.
Well, Evan is a great writer.
I don't find that hard to believe at all.
His English teacher last year said he wrote one of the best papers she'd ever read about Sulu.
It's Sula.
What did I say?
Sulu.
Okay.
Zulu is a character on Star Trek, I believe.
My mistake.
Speaking of scholarships.
I guess now is as good a time as any. Cynthia, do you want to...
Zoe happened to mention to us the other day that Evan was having some trouble in terms of the
financial burdens of college. Larry and I started talking about it, and we were very fortunate to be able to set aside some money for our son. I'm okay. I'm okay. I called you to come join us for dinner tonight, Heidi, because, well, first of all, to thank you for allowing your son to come into our lives and for being a dear, dear friend to Connor. We've just come to love him to pieces. And with your blessing, we would like to give Evan the money we set aside for our son so he can use it to fulfill his dreams, just like he helped Connor fulfill his.
What do you think?
Wow. Well, that is... I don't know what to say.
It would be such a gift if we could do this for Evan.
Well, thank you so much, but we're going to be just fine. I mean, I don't have a lot of money, but I do have some.
Oh, we didn't mean to offend.
No, I understand. We do have money, so I'm sorry you were under the impression that we didn't. And whatever money we don't have, Evan will either get a scholarship or he'll go to community college, and I think that's the best thing for us to do. You know, I don't want Evan to get the idea that it's okay to rely on other people for favors.
Not a favor.
Well, but as his mother, I have to set that example for him that you can't expect things from strangers.
We are not strangers.
No, of course not. Well, thank you for the wine. It was delicious.
You're not staying for dinner?
No, I think I'm going to go to work after all. If I'd known Evan was so concerned about our finances, I would have never taken the night off in the first place.
Do you have any idea how mortifying it is to find out that your son has been spending every night in somebody else's home and you didn't even know it? You told me you were at Jared's.
Okay, Mom, if you're not here, then why does it matter where I am?
They think you're their son. These people.
They're not these people, okay? They're my
What?
They're just...
What?
I don't
What
know.
are they?
I don't know. Stop.
Because they act like they're, like they've adopted you, like I'm just like I don't even exist.
Well, they take care of me.
They're not your parents. Hey, that's not your family, Evan.
They're nice to me.
Oh, they're lovely, lovely people.
Yeah.
They don't know you.
And you do?
I thought I did.
What do you know about me? You don't know anything about me. You never even see me.
Hey, I am trying my best.
They like me, yes. I know how hard that is to believe that they don't think that I'm, like there's something wrong with me that I need to be fixed like you do.
When did I ever
have to go to
say
therapy,
that?
I have to take drugs, then that...
I'm your mother. My job is to take care of you.
No, I know. I'm such a burden. I'm the worst thing that ever happened to you. I ruined your life.
Are the one good thing that's ever happened to me, Evan. Sorry, I can't give you anything more than that.
Well, it's not my fault other people can.
So you found a place where the grass is greener, and you jumped the fence to the other side. Is it good? Are they giving you a world I could never provide? Well, I hope you're proud of your big decision. Yeah, I hope it's all that you want and more. Now you're free from the agonizing life you were living before. And you say what you need to say so that you get to walk away. It would kill you to have to stay trapped when you got something new. Well, I'm sorry you had it rough, and I'm sorry I'm not enough. Thank God they rescued you. So you've got what you always wanted. So you've got your dream come true. Good for you. Good for you. You got a taste of a life so perfect. So you did what you had to do. Good for you. Good for you.
Why did Connor kill himself?
Wait, what?
He was doing better. That's what he told you in every single email. And then a month later he kills himself? Why do so many things in these emails just not make sense?
Because sometimes things don't make sense, okay? Things are messy and complicated.
Like you dating Zoe? Do you know what people are saying about you?
Why are you so obsessed with this? I mean, you didn't even know him.
Because it's important.
Because you were lab partners? Or because, I don't know, maybe because you want another extracurricular for your college applications?
Because I know what it's like to feel invisible. Just like Connor. To feel invisible and alone and like nobody would even notice if you vanished into thin air. I bet you used to know what that felt like too.
We need more emails. Emails showing that he was getting worse. This isn't funny.
Oh, I think it's hilarious. I think everyone would probably think it's hilarious.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you should remember who your friends are.
I thought the only reason that you even talked to me is because of your car insurance.
So,
maybe the only reason you talk to me, Jared, is because you don't have any other friends.
I could tell everyone, everything.
Go ahead. Do it. Tell everyone how you help write emails pretending to be the kid who killed himself.
Fuck you, Evan. Asshole.
Does it cross your mind to be slightly sorry? Do you even care that you might be wrong? Was it fun? Well, I hope you had a blast while you dragged me along.
And you say what you want to say, and you play when you need to play. And if somebody's in your way, crush them and leave them behind.
Well, I guess if I'm not of use, go ahead, you can cut me loose. Go ahead now, I won't mind.
I'll shut my mouth and I'll let you go. Is that good for you? Would that be good for you? You.
I'll just sit back while you run the show. Is that good for you? Would that be good for you? You. I'll shut my mouth and I'll let you go. Is that good for you? Would that be good for you? I'll just sit back while you run the show. Is that good for you? Good for you?
Just let me
So you got what you always wanted. So you got your dream come true. Good for you. Good for you. You got a taste of a life so perfect. Now you say that you're someone new. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. So you got what you always wanted.
We aren't doing this. I'm done.
Well, you can't just stop now.
I don't think I can live with this anymore.
What about my parents?
No more emails.
How could you do
no
this
more
to
Connor
them?
Project, no more
After
Orchard.
everything they've done for you. They need you.
Need me? For what? To keep lying to them?
That lie is the only thing that's keeping them together.
That's not true.
Oh, really? So they seem like a pretty happy family when you met them?
I don't want to lie anymore.
What about Zoe?
Zoe said she just... she wants me.
Right.
Yes, she likes me for who I am.
Except you didn't happen to mention everything you told her it's all been one big fucking lie, did you? Oh, you left that part out?
So then what if I did tell her the truth?
She'll hate you.
No, maybe she would understand. Maybe everyone would understand.
Everyone would hate you.
Not if I could explain it.
You'd be right back where you started.
I
no
be
friends, nobody, nothing.
I want to be done with all of it.
If you really believe that, then why are you standing here talking to yourself again? You think you're gonna turn around all of a sudden and start telling everyone the truth? You can't even tell yourself the truth.
What are you talking about?
How do you break your arm? How do you break your arm, Evan?
I fell.
Really? Is that what happened?
Yes, I lost my grip, and then I just I fell. So.
Did you fall? Or did you let go? Listen, you can get rid of me whenever you want. You want to get rid of all of it. The Connor Project, the Orchard. But then all that you're going to be left with is you. You have to face up to it. End of May or early June, this picture-perfect afternoon, we share. Drive the winding country road, grab a scoop at all the mold, and then we're there. Think about it.
I've been a bad co-president. I know that, and I'm sorry, but you were right, okay? You know, you were absolutely right, and I'm back, and I'm rededicating myself to doing everything I can to make this work.
It's too late. I've moved on.
You've moved on?
You've made it abundantly clear to me that you're not very interested in being a part of the Connor Project.
Well, I can make more videos, okay? I'll write more stuff for the blog.
I can do all that myself.
It's not the same. You know it's not the same. People want to hear what I have to say. I was his best friend.
You know, frankly, Evan, I'm starting to wonder if that's even true.
What does that mean?
Well, you keep saying you were best friends. You're like a broken freaking record about it, but nobody ever saw you together. Nobody even knew you were friends.
Yeah, it was a secret. He didn't want us to talk at school.
I know the story, Evan. We all know the story. We've heard it a bazillion times.
You've seen the emails.
Do you know how easy it is to create a fake email account? Backdate emails? 'Cause I do. You know what? I don't have time for this. I have to raise $17,000.
I can prove it.
How?
Here. If we weren't friends, then why did he write his suicide note to me?
Oh my God.
Do you believe me now?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Nobody else has seen this.
Turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't going to be an amazing week or an amazing year.
You can't show it to anyone, okay? Nobody else needs to see it.
This is exactly what people need to see. We need something to create new interest.
Oh, no. Can you just please delete it now?
Don't you care about building an orchard? This is the best way to make Connor's dream come true.
No, it's not.
Project community.
You put it online?
Connor's note is a message to all of us. Share it with as many people as you can. Post it everywhere.
You need to take it down, please.
If you've ever felt alone like Connor, then please consider making a donation to the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard. No amount is too small.
Have people seen this?
Connor Murphy's suicide note.
This is the actual, authentic.
The
whole world needs to see this.
Share it with everyone you know.
This is why the orchard is so important.
I just gave $50 for the orchard, and I think everyone else should give as much as they can.
Repost. His parents present themselves.
He wrote his suicide note to Evan Hansen because he knew his family didn't give a shit.
His parents, by the way, are insanely rich.
Share.
Like, maybe they should have spent their money on helping their sons.
Please retweet. Evan Hansen was the only one who's paying any picture of shit forward. Like, all my hope is pinned on Zoe. Zoe's a stuck-up bitch. I go split the trust.
Share.
Like,
Larry Murphy is a corporate lawyer who only cares.
Cynthia Murphy is one of these disgusting women.
$164 and the orchard will be fully funded.
Fuck the Murphys.
They get real what Congress think. I love you guys.
We are $200 over our goal.
Their house is at the end of the cul-de-sac in the red door, so his bedroom window is on the right.
Deed to the back is complete.
Zoe's cell phone number was
I can see it.
all hours, day and night.
Where did they get Connor's note?
I don't know.
I tried to call Alana, but she's not answering.
Some of these are adults. Do you see their pictures? These are adults.
Maybe let it ring, Zoe.
Hello?
Who is it? Who is it, Zoe?
Have fun with your miserable life. Bye.
What's the number?
It's blocked. Who cares?
What did they say to you?
It doesn't matter.
Did they threaten you?
It doesn't matter, Dad.
I'm calling the police. That's it.
Maybe we should wait.
That's always your solution, isn't it? Do nothing.
Is that what I said?
Can you guys just stop?
Wait and see. Let's wait and see, right, Larry?
What are the police gonna do? It's the internet. They can't arrest the internet.
I had to beg you every
Okay,
step of the
hold
way.
I really think they're going to stop.
I had to plead with you for therapy,
You went
rehab.
lurching for one miracle cure to the next.
Miracle cure? Really? Is
Because
that what
all
you
he
call
needed
it?
was a new yoga retreat.
Maybe I should try calling Alana again.
And what was your alternative? Other than picking apart everything I did.
Putting him on a program, sticking
No,
to
you
it.
wanted to punish him.
Listen to your daughter, Larry.
You treated him like a criminal.
Are you listening?
Oh, you think you were any better? You let him do whatever he wanted.
Thank you.
When he threatened to kill himself the first time, do you remember what you said?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
He just wants attention.
I'm not going to sit there and defend
He was
myself.
getting better. Ask Evan. Tell him, Evan.
I shouldn't.
Everyone
Evan did
else knew
everything
what was
he
happening
could.
right in front of him.
Don't put him
We
in the
didn't know,
middle
Larry.
of
We knew what he
this.
said. I wish everything was different. He wanted to be different. He wanted to be better.
I did the best I could. I tried to help him the only way I know how. And that was not good enough.
No.
He was trying to be better. He was
he was
trying. We
failing.
failed him.
No, you didn't fail him.
Look at what he wrote.
He didn't write it. I wrote it.
You didn't write
It was an
Connor's
assignment from my
suicide note,
therapist,
Evan.
Dear Evan Hansen. Today's going to be an amazing day, and here's why. Connor took it from me, and I guess he had it with him when he found him.
What are you talking
We
about?
weren't friends.
No,
I never meant to
no.
make it such a mess. I never thought that it would go this far. So I just stand here, sorry, searching for something to say. Something to say. Words fail. Words fail. There's nothing I can say.
But you told me that you would talk about me, that he would... How could you do this?
I guess I thought I could be part of this. I never had this kind of thing before. I never had that perfect girl who somehow could see the good part of me. I never had the dad who stuck it out. No corny jokes or a baseball glove. No mom who just was there, 'cause mom was all that she had to be. That's not a worthy explanation. I know there is none. Nothing can make sense of all these things I've done. Words fail. There's nothing I can say, except sometimes you see everything you wanted, and sometimes you see everything you wish you had, and it's right there, right there, right there in front of you. And you want to believe it's true. So you make it true. And you think maybe everybody wants it, needs it a little bit too. This was just a sad invention. It wasn't real. I know. But we were happy. I guess I couldn't let that go. I guess I couldn't give that up. I guess I wanted to believe. 'Cause if I just believe, then I don't have to see what's really there. No, I'd rather pretend I'm something other than these broken parts. Pretend I'm something other than this mess that I am. 'Cause then I don't have to look at it, and no one gets to look at it. No, no one can really see. 'Cause I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key. Before I make the mistake. Before I lead with the worst of me. I never let them see the worst of me. 'Cause what if everyone saw? What if everyone knew? Would they like what they saw? Or would they hate it too? Will I just keep on running away from what's true? All I ever do is run. So how do I step into the sun, step into the sun?
Have you seen this? The note that Connor Murphy... It's all over everyone's Facebook. Dear Evan Hansen, did you wrote this note? I didn't know.
No one did.
No, that's not what I didn't know that you were hurting like that you felt so. I didn't know. How did I not know?
Because I never told you.
You shouldn't have had to.
I lied about so many things, not just Connor. Last summer, I just felt so alone.
You can tell me.
You'll hate me.
No, Evan.
You should. If you knew what I tried to do. If you knew who I am, how just broken I am.
I already know you, and I love you.
I'm so sorry.
I can promise you someday all of this, it will feel like a very long time ago.
I don't know.
Your dad, do you remember that day he drove over to get his things? It was a few weeks after he moved out, temporarily, he said. It was a February day when your dad came by before going away. A U-Haul truck in the driveway. The day it was suddenly real. I told you not to come outside, but you saw that truck and you smiled so wide. A real live truck in your driveway. We let you sit behind the wheel. Goodbye, goodbye. Now it's just me and my little guy. And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I felt so small. That night I tucked you into bed. I will never forget how you sat up and said, "Is there another truck coming to our driveway? A truck that will take Mommy away." And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I knew there'd be moments that I'd miss, and I knew there would be space I couldn't fill, and I knew I'd come up short a million different ways, and I did, and I do, and I will. But like that February day, I will take your hand, squeeze it tightly and say, "There's not another truck in the driveway." Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here, no matter what. I'll be here when it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. When it all feels so big, till it all feels so
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. Pretty good.
You graduate soon, right?
In 2 weeks.
Wow. How's being a senior?
Busy.
I remember that.
How's being a freshman?
Oh, well, I actually decided to take a year off.
Oh.
Yeah, try to save some money, get a job. I've been taking classes at the community college, so I'll have some credits to transfer in the fall.
That's smart.
Yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, though, I can get you a friends and family discount at the Pottery Barn if you're looking for overpriced home decor.
You know, not at the moment.
Well, if you change your mind. Look, I'm only working there for a few more months, though, so the window of opportunity is closing fast.
I always imagine you and Connor here. Even though, obviously.
This is my first time. I mean, I've probably driven by it 1,000 times. Every time I think about getting out of the car, I feel like, I don't know, I don't deserve to, I guess. It's nice. Peaceful.
My parents, they're here all the time. We do picnics, like, every weekend. It's helped them a lot, actually, having this.
They never told anyone about about the note, about who really wrote it. They didn't have to do that. They could have told everyone what I did.
Everybody needed it for something.
That doesn't mean it was okay.
It saved my parents.
It's weird, over the fall I found this yearbook thing my class made in the 8th grade. Most people did like collages of their friends. Connor's was a list of his 10 favorite books. I've been trying to read all of them. I know it's not the same thing as knowing him. It's not at all, but I don't know, it's...
Something. It's been hard. It's been a hard year.
I've been wanting to call you for a long time. I didn't really know what I would say, but then I decided to call anyway.
I'm happy you did.
I wish we could have met now, today, for the first time.
Me too. I should probably...
Of course.
It's just exams are this week, and...
Totally. Can I ask you, though, why did you want to meet here?
I wanted to be sure you saw this.
Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be a good day, and here's why. Because today, no matter what else, today at least you are you. No hiding, no lying, just you. And that's enough.
All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever.
Maybe someday, everything that happened will all feel like a distant memory. Maybe someday no one will remember about the Connor Project or me. Maybe someday some other kid is going to be standing here, staring out at the trees, feeling so alone, wondering if maybe the world might look different from all the way up there. Better. Maybe you'll start climbing one branch at a time and he'll keep going. Even though it seems like he can't find another foothold, even when it feels hopeless, like everything is telling him to let go. This time, maybe this time, he won't let go. Maybe he'll just hold on and keep going. He'll keep going until he sees the sun.
All we see is light. Watch the sun burn bright. We could be alright for forever this way. All we see is sky for forever.
All I see is sky